Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening all of you. I am Hiba K, second year B.Ed student of Aligarh Muslim University, Malappuram Center. Today I am going to discuss about the barriers to effective classroom communication. Before moving to the topic, I would like to thank Basha sir for giving me such an opportunity to discuss barriers to effective classroom communication. So, what is barrier to communication? Communication barriers are something that prevent us from correctly getting and accepting the messages others use to communicate their information, thoughts, and ideas. Coming to the types of communication barriers in classroom, we know that there are five different types of barriers in a classroom. Physical barrier, language barrier, psychosocial barrier, listening barrier, and perception barrier. First of all, let's look what is physical barrier. As you all know, classroom is a place of learning where the teacher achieves his or her objective effectively if interaction with the students is done successfully. If there is noise or other discomfort or some arrangement of light issues, seating arrangement issues, it will create physical barrier in communication in a classroom. The second one is language barrier. Language is a means of communication or interaction in the classroom. If proper physical environment is given in the classroom, but teacher's language is not proper, it will create barrier in communication. Teacher's body language, verbalism, etc. will create issues if it is not proper in a classroom communication. Third one is psychosocial barrier. The psychological barriers might originate from receiver as well as from sender psychological state of mind. Prejudice, disinterest, inattention, emotion, daydreaming, etc. will create psychosocial barriers in communication in classroom. The fourth one is listening barrier. We know that active listening and effective listening is very important in a classroom. If the students fail to listen properly in the classroom, they won't get the proper idea what the teacher has delivered. So listening barriers will also create communication issues in classroom. The fifth one is perception barriers. Perception may be a barrier to effective communication in classroom. Different people may receive and hear the same message but interrupt it differently. Paying attention to detail is also important. Important aspects can be missed by not covering a subject in depth. A teacher should also learn to focus on both positive and negative aspects of conversation. So, if the student's perception is very different, entirely different from the what has teacher delivered, it will create issues in communication in classroom. So that's all about types of communication barriers in classroom. Hope you understood. Thank you.